It has a decent little sound to it. Give you guys a couple revs here. That's the sound I like right there, that deep. The 1100 is back, all fixed up. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Out here with the 2019 Silverado Satin Steel Z71 Crew Cab Standard Bed LTZ. This is the cost breakdown for a truck this size. All right, I will say first off, if you guys go with, or if you guys have a smaller truck, let's say a crew cab with just the smaller doors, extended cab or something like that with a short bed, your exhaust stuff will cost less because the exhaust shop that you go to, or you, if you buy it yourself, you're using less material, so it's going to cost less for you. If you guys have a bigger truck like this, a crew cab with a standard bed or a crew cab with a long bed, your guys' exhausts are going to cost a little bit more, especially depending on what type of material you go with for your exhaust. Why? Because there's more material that has to be used to put your exhaust together and for it to be made and be put on, and more welds that have to happen for the exhaust to work out and hang well and all that good stuff. So for a crew cab standard bed truck, this is just a rough price range for you guys. I paid for my exhaust setup, which is a catback true dual straight pipe with blue burnt quad tips, all stainless steel, 304 stainless steel, was a little less than $1,400 out the door. So that is the price you're gonna pay roughly, depending on where you go. Is around a little less than 14, maybe a little more, depending on where you go, if you get stainless steel. Now, to cheapen that up is if you go with the same setup but a different material of piping. So I'll list the different material right here. For me, and what I do with my vehicles and how long I want my vehicles to last, just like I did with my 01 Dodge Ram that you guys know, that I've been preaching for a good 2 weeks now on how many miles are on that truck. So I definitely want to get this truck to that same range and have it looking just like this at 230,000 miles. And I will be able to do that with a stainless steel exhaust. You can't do that with the other types of exhaust because the salt, especially if you live in Cleveland, Ohio like I do, and I'm the one that puts salt down because that's one of my jobs out of the 4 jobs I work. I know how much salt is on these roads, and I know how much it eats away at the bottoms of our vehicles, and you just rust it out from there. And I don't plan on driving this truck in the wintertime anyway, even though it is winter right now, but there's no snow on the ground and there's no salt on the ground. It's crazy. It's December, mid-December, and there's no snow. I've only made a little bit of money, so it's hurting my pockets right now. Not really, but got 3 other jobs bringing in income, but it's hurting my winter snow making money. That's what I'll say. But getting back to the video here, that is pretty much what you guys are going to pay if you go with stainless steel. It'll be cheaper if you go with a different material, less grade material, and it'll also be cheaper if you go with a shorter setup. So let's say you go from your cats back to the rear of your tires and you get a side exit with just a single tip or no tip at all. That'll cost you less than the setup that I have on this truck, which is $1,400, a little less than $1,400, with 304 stainless steel and quad tips out the back. So that's what I mean by shorten up your material. Shorten up your material costs so it'll cost you less money. You can go even shorter than that. A lot of people get catback straights or catbacks with their existing original stock exhaust, and then just get a cutoff and have their pipes stick out the sides of their vehicles with just 2 on this side or 2 on the other side, or 1 outlet on the other side, or 1 outlet on this side, or 2 outlets before the rear tires. That is less material. You're only going from the cats to the front of your rear tires, so that is less material that your exhaust shop has to do. Less welds that your exhaust shop has to do. So it's less material, less cost for you. You guys get what I'm saying here? So the more material you got to use, the more you guys are going to pay. And if you use the highest grade material like 304 stainless steel for rust corrosion and stuff like that, you're going to pay more as well because it lasts longer. I had a exhaust on my 01 Dodge Ram that lasted 2 years, and after that I was like, no, it's looking bad underneath here with this exhaust and I don't want it. And I took it off, took a saw to it and got it off of there, went to the exhaust shop, which was 4 years ago now. Wow. And had them put on stainless steel, and now it looks still brand new. And that's exactly what I wanted for this truck, and that's exactly where I want to get this truck to as well, and still looking shiny and pretty like it is right now, even though it's a little dirty, the tires and stuff. And you guys may think that part's dirty, but that's just the new product that I showed you guys in the previous video. That's that surface shield that has that yellow tint like fluid film in the back there as well. With that product is doing awesome. Hasn't washed off yet. I washed the truck twice. I haven't taken a big brush to it though, so I will say that and be honest with you guys. I want it to stick on there and stay on there, and it's doing a good job of that with just the water hose being blasted on there. And I don't mean just like a regular little 1/4 inch hose or anything like that. I mean a big fat 1 inch hose that I'm blasting it with, and it's still sticking there. So I'm still absolutely 100% digging the new surface shield, the best new undercoating process for me and for a lot of you guys, which if you guys get on board with that, it's the same thing as fluid film, but sticks on a lot better and works a lot better. And I did leave a description of the video of I watched to become a believer in that product. So if you guys want to check that video out, check that video out. I posted it a couple days ago. But that's it, guys. That is the cost breakdown for a crew cab standard bed with 304 stainless steel catback straights with quad tips. And if you guys haven't seen the reveal video on these quad tips, make sure you guys go back and watch those 2 videos. Awesome video, awesome content in there, and an awesome power packed semi cold start of sound difference in these versus my stock tips. Thank you guys for watching, appreciate it. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.